Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back in new Seems Good Magic headquarters. That's right. My wife and I moved. We're in a brand new house. Maybe house tour video on the horizon at the end of a draft video once we're unpacked and the place looks a little bit better. Let's get to the pack here. We've got Hand of Vesna. Still don't know how to pronounce. Probably Vecna. Is it worth a first pick? I haven't been blown away by this card, to be perfectly honest, but this pack is kind of devoid of anything exciting, so I might just take it. Otherwise, I do love Vampire Spawn. This card's awesome. It's probably my favorite card in this pack, just because it's really good against aggro. It's really good in aggro. Yeah, I just haven't had super good experiences with this. I've found if my decks are slow, I don't want a card like this, and if my decks are fast, I don't have enough cards in my hand. I'm going to take Vampire Spawn. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? All right. Follow-up pick. Well, past a Manland, probably want to take that, although I could take Precipitous Drop, get removal. Could take the removal. I like Clattering Skeleton, too. I mean, the Manland is clearly pretty good. I probably wouldn't even, I wouldn't take a first pick. I don't know if I would even take removal over it. I mean, it's a great win con. It doesn't even contribute to a slot in your deck. Could easily see taking the Precipitous Drop, though. Just because it does go with our first pick. You know, we can cut black now. Or we could just take the rare that's an evasive creature that's just a land. Probably take the Cave of the Frost Dragon, honestly. It's a rare. It's a powerful rare. Manlands are good. This one is particularly good since it has evasion. I'm on board. I like this one a lot too. Faraday is sweet. But I'm going to go with the rare, the Manland. Just not taking up a slot in the deck is so huge. All right, here. Can take the Precipitous Drop now. There's Rogue Class, which is a rare, and it's interesting. I don't know if I love it, though. It's okay. I feel like it takes quite a bit of build-up to finally pay off. Although giving your creatures menace is pretty good. Here I might just take Precipitous Drop. There's Planar Ally as well, which is pretty playable. But I'd say Precipitous Drop is probably the best card here. Just because you kill something and then get a little bit of added value on top of it. Well, people have been telling me Barrowin, I've been overrating it. They're probably right. Although here it's not the worst pick. I'd have to give up a Vampire Spawn for it. I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, if we end up with enough venture stuff, I'm certainly going to be happy to have it. Bringing back Vampire Spawn sounds kind of desirable. So, and when it attacks too, I'm okay taking it over a second Vampire Spawn. I mean, there's a chance that we don't even end up black-white, in which case I could take like Charmed Sleep, which is pretty hard removal. Improvised Weaponry, which is playable removal. But I'm okay taking Barrowin, seeing if we get the venture payoffs. If not, I can go a different direction. Well, I do like Devoted Paladin, but Split the Party's playable. Can take the Troubadour. Oh, I got to remember to change my settings. I saw that commenter said if I want Talisman and Spare Dagger to pay off, I got to go to manual resolve abilities manually. Wandering Troubadour is a great card. I think it's certainly the best card here. Efficient, lets you venture. Great synergy with Barrowin. Lets you finish dungeons pretty quick. Let's just take it. Maybe we can splash it. Maybe we end up black-green. Maybe we end up white-green. Who knows? Well, Eccentric Apprentice is good, but maybe we just take Evolving Wilds here. I don't give up anything super exciting for it. I mean, the best card is Eccentric Apprentice by quite a bit, but let's just take Evolving Wilds, be happy about it. Could take the Ranger, actually. 2 bodies in 1 is good. But I'm going to take this in case I want to splash. I feel like it just makes the deck anyway, so why not? Well, I do like Innkeeper. Innkeeper's sweet with Unicorn, too. It's really good. Could just take the Unicorn. We already have the Vampire Spawn. And if you venture, you also can gain life. I mean, this card is definitely powerful if you basically you know, venture once with it out and you haven't ventured already. It's pretty good. Oof, I love Cridle so much. Might actually be worth splashing for it. This card is so strong. Really cannot stress enough how strong this is. It basically just, you splash it, and then all of a sudden, your strongest guy is unblockable for 2 mana. It's just so ridiculous how good that card is. There's also Dungeoneer, which fits the theme a little bit more. I'm just going to take Cridle. I mean, Fate's Reversal, it also fits the theme with the venturing, but I'm going to take Cridle. It's too good to pass, in my opinion. And we'll hope to find some treasure or splash for it. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we can take another Evolving Wilds here. Not give up much for it. When splashing. All right, well, maybe blue's open. In which case, we can take Power of Persuasion. I think it's a fine card, actually. You know, bouncing for 3 mana sorcery, not that good. Putting it on top or bottom of their library for 3 mana, actually very good. Air Cult Elemental playable. Pixie Guide's not bad, although we don't have any dice rolling yet. But I'm fine taking Power of Persuasion there. Okay. I'm really not blown away by any of these cards. Wild Shape's probably the best one. Maybe if we go deeper green, I could be okay with it. But just the fact that it gives hexproof for 1 mana and sometimes can do other cool things, I think it's worth it. Ooh, well, Sylvan Shepherd's great with the Unicorn. There's also Clever Conjurer in blue, and we have Potion of Healing. I mean, I don't know. I'll take the Conjurer. I do like ramping and fixing and all that nonsense. All right, I guess I can take Split the Party here. Well, still definitely trying to figure out what we are. I assume we're not red. Can take the Reaper's Talisman. I love this card, as you well know. Great equipment, super cheap, very efficient, puts games away. Technically could put us back on the black-white plan. Amazing with Unicorn. Yeah, I'm kind of okay taking the Talisman here. In blue, we've got a blue dragon. This format's pretty quick, though. Playing the 7-drop dragons is certainly possible. It's just, I don't know if that's necessarily what I want to do. Let's just take Talisman. I love this card. I say it a lot. It's totally true. Ooh, pass a Gelatinous Cube? This card's nuts. Just get an efficient body that also exiles something until it leaves, and you can dissolve whatever you exiled so they don't even get it back. Moonblessed Cleric, very good. It can dig up a Precipitous drop. Dungeon Crawler's a great efficient beater. Steadfast Paladin. A lot of good on-color stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and take the rare Gelatinous Cube. Minsk. Well, we're a little bit far away from that, but this card is certainly strong. Could take the Eccentric Apprentice now. Really start going deeper into black-blue. Get Evasion, Adventures. Could still possibly splash Barrowin too. Especially if we end up with enough dungeon venturing, we'll see. If we don't, then we can disregard that plan. Apprentice is just good. Evasive, Ventures. I think that ability is kind of odd, but certainly relevant sometimes, yeah. All right. Turn their fatty into a 1/1, or turn one of your guys into an evasive beater. Diversity is good. So we could take Temple for fixing. We do have a dragon, actually. Troubadour. Kind of cool. We still could splash for Troubadour, too. I'm totally not opposed. We have 2 Evolving Wilds. Temple would make it even easier. Druid class is okay. It's certainly good with Unicorn. Although I don't know if we're doing that anymore. And I could take the Manticore. This card is fine. Totally fine. But I'm going to take the Temple. I think we're likely not short on playables. Another Troubadour. Wow. I mean, it's good. Finishes dungeons real quick. So maybe black, blue, splash green. Splash white. Could take another Temple too, but I really like Troubadour. Some treasures would be nice if we're going to splash, but like I said, the Evolving Wilds and the Temple do help. Let's just take Troubadour. Card is good. Fangblade is definitely good. Horde Robber is deceptively good, but I probably want the Fangblade for synergies. Spare Dagger with the Reaper's Talisman. I think you can get it later, but do we have any removal in here? Just a Precipitous Drop and a Cube? It's not terrible. Let's take the Fangblade. Are we short? Although we are short on 2 drops. Yeah, we are, aren't we? Kind of makes me want to take the Horde Robber. I wonder if I need that. All right. Okay, we can take the Horde Robber now. Let's start. I think we probably cut white. Could splash Barrowin. I'll consider it. I don't think we need to splash that. Probably don't need to splash that. Yeah, I think Robber's probably what we're looking for. So could splash for a Ranger. Someone was, you know what? Someone mentioned that something like, decks like this where we don't have a lot of fat, maybe Great Axe is playable. Equip 5 is pretty expensive, but if you have little dudes, it's pretty awesome with Krydle. Make something unblockable. It's huge. Let's just try it. There's nothing else here we care about. Could take the Skeleton. I actually like the Skeleton. I think it's efficient. Fits in with our venture plan. I feel like we're actually, I know I was criticized before for splashing Barrowin, but this has got to be a deck where Barrowin's good, right? Look at this. The Troubadours with Skeletons and Fangblade, Precipitous Drop, Apprentice. We've got oodles of dungeon exploration here. I guess we don't need any of this. We'll just cut the black card. Could take another Great Axe. Not going to splash for Bard or Paladin, probably. Oh. I sneezed and I think I missed a Great Axe pick. That's okay. What did I take? Oh, I took the Inspiring Bard. It's okay. Let's just take You Find the Villain's Lair. Unfortunately, not that good in this format, as it turns out. Neither is Minion of the Mighty. Let's see. Eyes of the Beholder, so expensive. Could splash for Containment. It is removal. Or we could do Grim Wanderer. I don't know if I love Grim Wanderer. I guess if we're already splashing white, I could do the Containment. Or I could take another Great Axe now. 2 Great Axes. Maybe a little bit more Great Axes than I should be happy playing. But maybe we give it a try. There is Check for Traps, which is not bad. Gives you information. It's also a best of 3, so it's a playable sideboard card. I might just go with removal. We're removal light enough where having a catch-all, even on the splash, might be worth it. We can create treasures with venturing as well, not to be overlooked. I don't think we have dice rolling in here, do we? I don't think we do. Oh, well, not much. Not enough to justify playing a Feywild Trickster. Ray of Frost is actually playable. This is removal. I mean, if we play against a red deck, you're thrilled. If you play against a non-red deck, it's still fine. Otherwise, Pixie Guide is playable, but once again, we don't really have the support for it. We're probably going to wheel Great Axes anyway. All right, Vampire Spawn is good. I do like it. Or we could take a Fangblade, or we could take Spike Pit Trap. I love Vampire Spawn. This card is great. We're still very 2-drop light, aren't we? Well, we'll figure it out, hopefully. Could splash Shesra. We're already probably splashing Troubadour. Or we could take Thieves' Tools, which generates treasure. Or we could take You Come to a River, which bounces. And since we're a little removal light, it's not bad. Shesra on the splash. I don't know how I feel about it. It's okay. Are we already 4-color? Blue, black, white, green? Jeez, that's ambitious. Maybe take the tools for the treasure. All right, another Clattering Skeleton. I like Shambling Gas, though. Yeah. Let's get some cheaper bodies out there. This buys time against aggro. Let's play it smart and make sure we have enough early game. Another Troubadour? Sure. Can you imagine having 3 of those out? Every time you play a land, just venture 3 times? That would be insane. All right, Horde Robber, great pickup for us. Exactly what our 4-color deck needs. Another spawn, huh? Or we could take Fate's Reversal. Or split the party. I like spawns too much to not take it. I know 2/3s aren't that great, but 2/3s that buy time against aggro and put your opponent away at the end, pretty good. Lot of green that we don't want to splash for in here, and a Shocking Grasp that we probably don't need. And a Mimic we certainly don't need. Whatever. Suppose it doesn't matter. It's a late, I mean, some late playable stuff in other colors, but... Alright, Silver Raven, I mean, probably not making the deck, but... Well, the good news... Jeez, it's a late Spoilsdond. Wow, second to last book, Clattering Skeleton. That's a nice pickup. Alright. Wow. Wowzers. Ambitious. Ambitious deck. Oh, no. For now, let's get the lands out of here for now, other than blue and black. Let's just... Are we playing Cave of the Frost Dragon too? I mean, we can. Technically, I'm still on board with splashing with these two. Barrowind's looking a lot better with triple Wandering Troubadour. But we have a lot of 4-drops. But our curve's not that high, which is kind of nice. Let's get rid of the Shocking Grasps. Kind of want to keep Thieves' Tools. How do I feel about Reaper's Talisman? I mean, might just want to keep it. It's pretty sweet with like Spawn. Spawn, drain, equip, attack, drain. Just start draining. Let's probably dump the Raven. What's creature count at? 18? Oh, we can cut creatures. No problem. Probably Manticore. Actually kind of like the card, but I kind of want to stick to 7 4-drops and let's not get more than that. 10, wait a second, 10, 12, 13. So we actually need 2 more cuts because we're going to play 17 lands. So it's possibly reasonable to cut the Clattering Skeletons. Just because Troubadours reward you for getting flooded. And 7 4-drops is a lot. It's possible I could cut the Thieves' Tools. The entire purpose of them in here is what? Because, I mean, the entire purpose is to get a treasure. It seems kind of pointless to me. Because we already have Krydle, which is a much better Thieves' Tools, I think. And yes, we're still going to try the Great Axe because we don't have anything super beefy anyway. And Great Axe Thieves' Tools doesn't even work together, so... Yeah, we're a little bit, okay, admittedly, a little bit light on 1 and 2 drops, but maybe we cut a skeleton and call it good. So, obviously we need to run... Let's see here. We've got to run at least 1 plains. And at least 1 forest. So where does that leave us? Do I probably just run cave anyway? Let's say I run... Right now we're at 5, 6, 7, 8 blue, 8 black. We could do this and another plains and have 5 green or 5 white, 5 white, 5 green, 8 blue, 8 black. We have more black than blue, including double black, but we have cheap blue, cheap black too. Honestly, it's a pretty fine argument to Maybe run one less that and one more swamp. But then again, I mean, we need both colors. We just have 2 blue spells that are 2 and under, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 black spells. So we have twice as many black spells early, which does make getting that black early pretty important. And we do have more than twice as much black spells than blue, so I'm kind of okay with 9 black, 7 blue, 5 white, 5 green. Wow, this is quite the ambitious deck, but they're more exciting anyway, aren't they? Ambition is fun. What kind of removal do we have in here? We've got Ray of Frost, Containment, Power of Persuasion, Precipitous Drop, Cube, Split the Party. Not bad. More than enough creatures. This looks like a fun deck. Why don't we run it like this? I didn't miss any colors, did I? No, we've got white, we've got green, white, green, blue, black. No red. Everything but red. Deck. Got it. All right. Well, let's start her up. See what happens. All right. Round 1, we'll play first. So we have blue and black. Yeah, we can keep it. We don't have any of our splash colors, but conversely, we don't have any of our splash cards either, so seems fine to me. I guess we can play a Great Axe. One reason to not play Great Axe is in case they have like a Plunderer, because now they can blow it up, but I guess, ooh, the hyper aggro format continues. Ooh, good draw. Ah. Let's get this little baddie down. Let's do some scrying. Because I want to hit land. Yeah, I'm alright with that. We can name white with that too, which is nice. Play a spawn, start beating in with an apprentice. Zorn, huh? Alright. Let's do white. Now we're fully fixed too. Very nice. Yeah, get in with that. Brunor, huh? So let's see. The attack with Javelineer. If I double block, each one of them takes 1. They still would only be able to kill 1 thing. But they can re-equip at a relatively low cost. I think I'll just take it. I kind of want to keep Kreidel around anyway. Ooh, Precipitous Drop, huh? Alright, well, that would let us venture again. Or we can play another spawn. Or we can do Power of Persuasion. What do I like the most? Well, I kind of like Precipitous dropping their Zorn. And the main reason is because I get a treasure so I can equip Great Axe and kind of put a better clock on them. But could also hit the Brunor or bounce Brunor, because otherwise they can attack for 5 with it. Let's just Power of Persuasion Brunor, especially since we might, yeah, put it on the top. So then they lose their draw step too, which is good. So we could get in for 4 here. They could smash back for 6 if they replay Brunor. But we have a vampire spawn in hand. I'd probably just attack in. All right. I'm fine with that. All right, so 5th land, so we could do Great Axe and get in for 6. It's the best use of mana, but then they can smash back for at least 10, which is a lot. So we only have 1 black mana though, so we can't play both of these. Wonder if we should just Great Axe, get in for 6, because we're actually going to be lethal next turn with the vampire spawn, so kind of feel like this is relatively safe, depending on if they kill Apprentice or not. So they're getting in for 14. I think we can block the monk. Oh, sweet. Very good. Hey, Great Axe getting there, surprisingly. Great Axe doing work. So we're playing against hyper aggro. I mean, we have a Raven. It's not good against Javelineer. And anything else we've seen, really. It's not good against the monk either, I would say. Do we have anything else that's like really bad against our opponent? Not especially. I mean, Ray of Frost is going to be really good against our opponent. And then I'm still kind of okay with Split the Party. I mean, it's expensive, but here we'd get to bounce like a couple creatures. Might be okay. It's not great. I'm kind of okay with where we're at. I don't think it's bad, as I run a 4-color deck against hyper aggro. All right, good hand. So this will name blue, I suppose. And then we can do Horde Robber into Vampire Spawn, which seems, oh, well, that's all right. So now we have double blue for Split the Party. That's good. Cool. So we can get in there and make a treasure too. Ooh, great draw there. So we have treasure now. Let's do the Apprentice and Scry. Could gain life as well, but ooh, Troubadour. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sure. I think they're in trouble now. So we can, I guess, make a goblin. It can't block the javelin. Well, it can block the Javelineer to prevent 3 damage. It's not bad. They discarded a mountain. Sure. Leather armor. All right. Well, seems like a decent time to split. But we can also just precipitous drop the Javelineer and attack with everything. That's pretty good, actually. Because then what are they going to... They're going to double block the Troubadour. They lose both their guys. I get in for 4. I 2 for... Well, I guess it's not really 2 for 1ing them. I mean, my Troubadour is certainly better than what they've got. All right, whatever. Let's just bounce the Javelineer for 5 mana. Oof. Man, does that mean? Why not? Oh wait, then I can't cast white spells? Honestly, I don't even think it matters. I mean, they're dead next turn to... Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. I actually think they're still dead. Because I can venture and presumably +1/+1 my apprentice and then play the vampire spawn. And that should do it. All right. All right, we'll see for round 2. All right, round 2. Ooh, well, yeah, this is a key. All black mana in your 4-color deck, usually worrisome, but when you have a grip full of black spells that are pretty good, I say go for it. Oh, perfect. Get to just curve out too. Sweet. Oh, look at that. That's not even fair. Well, I'm still going to do the Fang Blade. Oh, Nadar. Oh. I'm going to eat Nadar. So I'm not messing with that. Nadar is good. Just a Dragon Knight, huh? Oof. Kreidel too? I am just curving out here. Get to venture too. Guess we could go for the Tomb of Annihilation. I don't really need to scry. We have more removal. We're looking efficient. Oh, I can play Kreidel here too? Yeah, I think we do that. That seems good. Man, that's a nasty turn 4. Ooh, Troubadour? What a draw. So I don't quite have the mana, which isn't a huge deal. So I think we just bash with... Oh, that's sweet. I see. Yeah, that's pretty slick. I wonder if I just get in with... No, I think we just get in with all of them. It's okay. Sure. Let's make each player lose 2 life. Unless they discard. Alright, they're discarding. Then we'll go Containment on Nadar, even though they might... Oh, they're missing blue, huh? I'm still okay with doing this. And then we'll play this and pass. So then we can get the green mana. Can't do it on our turn, though. Not that it's a huge deal. Because it enters tapped, so that wouldn't work. That makes sense. Oh, good. We're going to get to untap still, too. All right. Oh, split the party, huh? Well, all right. So I can do Troubadour, but I kind of want to just keep getting in with the Fang Blade here. I don't get to trigger this immediately, but next turn I could get in for 4 with it. They didn't even wait till I paid, huh? I don't know if that was the best way to do it. All right, we'll get out the bigger dude. We'll pass. Deck of Many Things is great. Very good card. Very strong one. Oh, Reaper's Talisman too? Wait. Oh, man. Man, that's just so mean. Ooh, we actually have a creature in the yard too. All right. Great card. I'm going to pay it anyway. All right. Do we have artifact destruction here? Oh boy. I am not sure that we do. No. Despite being in 4 colors, we can counterspell it. It's not the worst, actually. They didn't exactly seem like an aggro deck. Well, let's see here. Maybe you find the Villain's Lair could be worth it. Although Minimus Containment deals with it too. Yeah, that's true. Nice. You know, with all the Enter the Battlefield effects they have, because they have like Scion and Nadar and Priest, I don't think Split the Party's looking that good. So maybe we swap that out for the counter. Yeah. Seems good. Let's do that. Alrighty, this looks like a mulligan to me. One lander. Wait, I clicked mulligan. I clearly kicked. Did you guys see my cursor click mulligan? Apparently mulligan means keep. I didn't realize that. We're going to do a replay on that one. I suggest you back up 10 seconds, watch my mouse click mulligan, and see it apparently mean keep. Well, I guess it turned out to not matter because my opponent ended up not playing the second game. So, phew, lucky me, because this hand was not a keep. All right, we'll see you round 3. Round 3, well, this is awkward. We do actually have green mana, so it's not like, but no play until turn 4. Our opponent's not aggro, though, or, well, oh, wait, that was last round. We don't know what our opponent is here. This hand's pretty dangerous. I think we mull. All right. This is a keep. I think no black mana, though, but we do at least be able to do containment. I think we still keep this. At least we're making land plays for a few turns. And if we can play these two, we're looking okay. Ooh, that was a good draw. We desperately want to scry. Find a black mana. Oh, well, that'll work for next turn, but for now, let's get the apprentice down. Ooh, that's tough. I think we need to find our black mana, which I suppose means I probably shouldn't keep that. All right. So they did miss their land drop, which makes Minimus Containment a little bit worse too. I don't know. Trading 2 for 4 right now is probably not the best. We probably need to make use of our mana. All right. All right. I'll get rid of the Conjurer temporarily. Like I said, this could backfire because we're kind of fixing for them, especially given that they're missing their land drop. But I also just don't want to take 4 damage, and I want to make good use of my mana, so I'm okay with it. Ooh, Soul Knife Spy. It's a scary one. Gonna have to deal with that little feller. So we're getting black. All right, okay. Gonna need some more black at some point, but for now we kill the Soul Knife Spy so they don't draw here. I guess we'll get a treasure, although getting the Goblin prevents damage. I'm okay with it. I mean, at worst we can do Talisman equip, so kind of makes sense to me. And Talisman is just so good. How many times have I said that since this format started? A million times. Ever since I first got beat up with it, I knew I was in love. Uh-oh, Mind Flayer, huh? Well, guess I can cube that with another black mana. Like this. Like so. I might need to dissolve that little dude, though. Although, I mean, they don't have any... Oh, I spoke too soon. I think I just dissolved the Mind Flayer ASAP here. We do have 6 mana, right? So it costs... It's going to take the full mana load here. So we'll spend a turn dissolving. Let's not get too greedy here. I can do it whenever, right? Yeah. All right. I'm cool with that. And then we can do Great Axe plus Reaper's Talisman. Oh, geez. I mean, just doing some turn sequencing here. Man, if they're digging, that's probably good news for us. I mean, we're also going to get to just bash here, which is sweet. 1 card left. Very good. Venturing. Dissolved. Perfect. All right, let's make best use of mana here. And then we have lethal next turn. Wow. So this can pump. All right. Cool. All right, whoever suggested the Great Axe, I believe it was Mike's Game Domain. Good call, dude. When you got a deck full of fairly weak creatures, this does in fact seem pretty good. Extra 4 damage, it's like a 2-turn clock. I think on the surface, you look at this card and you're like, oh, this is good for aggro, but no, you're right. This is better for like mid-range, evasive, weenie decks. That's cool. All right. It's been good so far. Good one of. All right, sideboard against... They definitely don't seem like a slow deck. They run... Yeah, they have good cards too. Mind Flayer, Soul Knife Spies, Forsworn Paladin. They look like they can be aggressive. They've got early plays. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't think we have anything particularly bad against them. Thankfully, they don't have a lot of enter the battlefield effects. They do have the Mind Flayer, I guess, but I'm still okay casting Split the Party in a pinch to get a dude back with Mind Flayer temporarily. You know, it could come up big. Other than that, they don't really have enter the battlefield effects they're showing us, so I think Split the Party still looks good here. We could do You Find the Villain's Lair because they don't seem particularly aggro, and it's good against Mind Flayer, but I'm kind of okay with everything we've got so far. Soul Knife Spy is going to be a problem, but we have the Vampire Spawns, we have the Apprentice, the Conjurer. Okay. Our 3 drops pair reasonably well against theirs. This is actually an awkward hand. It's clearly a keep because we have turn 2 Krydle, but awkward hand because now we have 2 Troubadours, no green mana. But that's okay. We have Krydle. Got a cube. That was a great draw because this makes it so it's untapped too. So really what we want to do is turn 3 Cave of the Frost Dragon. Turn 4 Temple. We can play it untapped, revealing Troubadour, play Troubadour. And we are just, mwah, beautiful. Much rather see a clever Conjurer than... I think we still play Cave of the Frost Dragons. Keeps us a turn off of Vampire Spawn. But we still get to attack with Krydle. Yeah, and do a little bit of looting. Or whatever it is. Yeah, second black mana. Sure thing. I like that. Play this. So do Temple, naming green. Play the Troubadour. Uh-oh. 5 drop, huh? Oh, well, Herald's pretty good. So let's go Temple. Reveal Dragon. Do green. Play Troubadour. Pass. Venture. We'll do... guess we can scry. Second blue we don't need. Although, I mean, it does... We're going to get to double venture with Wandering Troubadour. I wonder if going for the... Yeah, that's actually true. But maybe they'll kill our first one, so we'll see. Maybe getting land there actually wasn't a bad idea. Oh, sure. That makes sense. All right. So let's see here. Best play this turn might be Ray of Frost plus Vampire Spawn. Yeah, it's probably a good way to do it. Once again, I'm going to miss out on a little bit of Troubadour value, but makes the best use of mana. Alternatively, I can just cube like Soul Knife Spy. It's not the best use of mana though. I'm just going to do this. This does let them continue to do fairly. Oh, they can untap it with Clever Conjurer, I just realized. So maybe I had to keep the Conjurer tapped. Some people don't realize that though, so we'll see. But yeah, Ray of Frost is going to be bad against the Clever Conjurer. All right. All right, well, they didn't untap Herald, so that's good. So I can play another spawn here. I think we will, plus a Horde Robber. I like that. That way, in a pinch, we can double block the spy. I mean, I don't want to, but if we have to, we will. Alright, so they can steal Cridle. We can cube the flare once again. And I think we will. To get Cridle back. We actually don't have the mana to dissolve Mind Flayer right now. But as soon as we do, I think we got to do it. I think we just do it. Oh, they did know this whole time they could do it. That's impressive. And they don't want to attack either, huh? Okay. All right. So we don't have the land. I guess that means we just apprentice, do a treasure, and play a ghast. Alternatively, I can attack. Which makes better use of mana and lets me get in for 4. That seems pretty good. Let's do that. I don't want to play the gas, though. That seems like an odd attack. All right, now it seems a little bit less odd. So we go like this, and then take 2, 6. All right. Oh, that makes more sense now. Oh, Lolth, huh? Jeez. Well, probably just put him on a 2-turn clock here, I guess. Well, if they find cube removal, we're in bad shape, but we just didn't have the mana to dissolve the Mind Flayer anyway, so. They can do Herald of Hadar, too. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, they got the treasures, too, huh? That's pretty good. Hmm. I mean, once again, the problem is really that even if we draw the land, we still can't really dissolve because we need to keep attacking with the cube here, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. Ooh, minimus containment. That's pretty good. So we can do that. That's cool. And then they can't really use Lulth either. So we can, I guess, do this on... Is that how we want to do it? I mean, they can't use... Maybe we save the... Do we save containment? The reason to save containment is if they kill cube, then we can at least containment Mind Flayer, get back Cridle to get in for lethal, presumably. Yeah, I think that's probably true. So let's just get in with the cube here. Let's say they drain us down to 10 and attack us with everything. We have 3 blockers. They'll have 6 attackers, as well as hit us for 2. Block the 3 biggest. And they don't have lethal, so I guess we go for it. Well, we do just have to live, though, and then we kill them. Is that right? That is true. So maybe we do the containment on Herald in hindsight, because then they just die to Talisman. Okay. I think this is actually right. Because now they can't drain us. If they kill cube, they get Flayer back, but we have Talisman there at 1 life. They can't use Lulth. They have to gain life in order to not die, but they also have to kill cube to get back Flayer so we don't kill them with Cridle. Attacking with everything makes perfect sense to me. So we're at 12. Block here. Block... I suppose... Prevent most damage probably means block here. And then we take 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm okay with that. That way if they kill cube, we still have Apprentice to kill them with the Talisman. And presumably Cridle. I'm okay with this. So they have to kill... Oh, actually, maybe I needed... Well, not really, no. Like, if they kill cube... Can I kill something? I can kill a spider. I don't really need... Actually, treasure lets us attack with Cave of the Frost Dragon, so I suppose we do that. So, really, even if they kill... Yeah. Kind of irrelevant. All we need is a Reaper's Talisman equip, and we've gotten there. Yep, that's not going to do it. Wow. Cool. Well, this deck did really well. This deck did really well. That was fun. 4-color nonsense. 4-color venturing. Never played Barrowin. Never actually completed a dungeon. Maybe people are right. Maybe Barrowin's not that good, because we actually had a lot of supported dungeon venturing and we still never completed a dungeon. But maybe that's just a testament to how quickly the deck actually did beat people, surprisingly. Let's open some packs here. All right, pack 1, pick 1. I would take Probably you hear something on watch, I presume. Yes, this card is great. Aggressive and defensive. Great spell. Very good. I would take that over Power Persuasion. It's a little more, it's a little less luck oriented and more dynamic and cheaper and instant. A lot of upsides to that. All right. Pack 2. Ooh. Easy Triumphant Adventure. Great rare. It's got Death Touch. It's got First Strike on your turn, so it's attacking, it's venturing. Very, very good. I'm fine first picking gold cards. No problems there. All right. Old Gnawbone. So 7 mana, 7/7 flyer. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create that many treasure tokens. That's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. I mean, there's nothing else terribly exciting here. Trickster's Talisman's cool. I mean, this is certainly not a 7-drop format, but this is a pretty sweet one. It's green, it flies, and create that many treasure tokens. Can you imagine just slamming someone for like 6, creating 6 treasures and just spilling out your hand? It's pretty cool. Although I suppose by the time you play this, this is probably the last card in your hand, given that it's 7 mana, but whatever. I'd still give it a try in this insanely aggressive format. Sphere of Annihilation is a cool card. It's quick enough where, I mean, you can also make it sort of one-sided sometimes. It's fine. I would take it. I think it's cool. You do have to like take a turn off to make it work, which kind of sucks, but it's good. Otherwise, Red Dragon is certainly worth the mana. Charm Sleep is premium removal. Purple Worm is cool. Good pack. I'm okay with the Sphere, though. All right. Here, I would take the, let's see, improvised weaponry. No, probably Chaos Channeler. This card's great. Yeah, Chaos Channeler pretty easily. You get free cards off of it. Very cool. Great value for red. Good body for price, too. I would take that. Let's see here. First pick here. Precipitous Drop versus Portable Hole. Portable Hole is cool. It actually deals with a lot of things. It deals with all the class cards, which is really nice. And it deals with, 2-drop, 1-drop creatures that are pesky. And it exiles so they don't die. I could see taking Hole over Precipitous Drop, even though Precipitous Drop lets you venture. Yeah, I'd probably still go Portable Hole. I'm okay with that. I've had good experiences with it. I think it's good. All right, here I would go with the Claire class I was impressed with. It looks like you have to build around it pretty hard, but I mean, white has a lot of game life stuff. This is a good value card. I could see taking that over the Red Dragon, but Red Dragon is very, very good topper for aggro or finisher for mid-range. So I guess Red Dragon's probably a little bit more consistently putting your opponent away than Claire class. Instrument of the Bards is a fun card to play, but certainly not first pick there. And then finally, all right, Easy Drizzit. Yeah, I haven't gotten to play with this. I can't believe this card's not mythic. How is that? How is that not mythic? 5 mana, 3/3 double strike that spits out a 4/1 cat, and then with trample, and then on top of that, if something dies and it's bigger, you just make Drizzit bigger. How is this card not mythic? That is insane. All right, Easy Drizzit. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.